But ladies and gentlemen, Championship Sunday, 6 minutes officially on the clock. Welcome in here.
I guess you would say their drive, their push, and then their strategies throughout this whole match.
Well, the strategy's coming in right here tonight. Triple B wearing the white and black, but that one gonna find its way going to the back of the net for the opposition. In red and starting off hot, TF5 sees himself with the first goal behind the net.
They try to go in and try to get as many shots as possible, and that's the way that Triple B has been going. I do have to respect the amount of aggression that they have already on the field, but the response with first five, man, it was about 5 seconds, and they just went absolutely insane.
Oh, and you're seeing it, doing a great job, just looking for some space, caught a pass off the sidewall, and a 1-2 back to 3. This is the first main event ever. Anything can happen, and TF5 still trying to show their dominant figure. This one passed off into the wing, just a quick cross into the box. First shot off the backboard, second one will be denied, as this one will just go right back to mid-pitch.
The amount of pressure that they're just putting onto it, shots just going off the backboard, but the ball is just going on one side, just already having that much pressure. Man, the amount of pressure that Triple B is just experiencing right now just cannot just. You're seeing a lot of different plays, a lot of different just taking the timer, taking the ball at one little inch at a time rather than going for these crazy plays. And that's what Triple B does, or what First Five did, going absolutely ham, already down to 40 seconds, taking that absolutely crazy goal. Man, it was just a really, really slow burn, but man, it was way worth it.
As Gino, game number 1 is in the hands. Will we see OT? We'll find out right now.
Man, just the pressure that Triple B is just putting onto the goal, but we are going into overtime. Kev taking that score all the way through. Man, this is going to be a game to shine, a game to remember tonight.
Oh, Kev, he saw himself get some last-second goals yesterday, and he starts the first game in the same fashion.
Just the way that these players are just taking the resets and looking for a lot of opportunities, trying to look for players that are just trying to find a little bit of an opening. But man, Triple B just looking for that opportunity right now. Unfortunate, because this is just a lot of pressure that's just sitting on top of their shoulders right now for every individual player in their team.
Well, pressure makes diamonds, and that one's still to come. CJ won't be able to get it.
It's like the whole world is on your shoulders.
And, you know, I think what's going to end it is, the blade shot to a potential pass error to Chaco. I was going to say, that when in doubt, hit the blade shot. And, you know, blade shot it out. We've seen it throughout the tournament. But I like the fact that these players are saying, hey, we can't keep going to the blade shot. We have to find ways to simplify this game and not just try to force shots. And Nachi right now can try to be the person to initiate things. They've been having the cross here, but a good job there by Fluffy, watching it the whole way. The keeper gets a hand, outstretches it, and barely tips it away.
Like mental reset, where they pass the ball back to goalie. They kind of just take their time. But Nachi doing an amazing save with all the pressure that is going on to him right now. Nachi again with another save. That is just a very beautiful play with him.
And it's just the instincts you have there as a keeper. And, you know, for a lot of these players, we talked about it a little yesterday, and, you know, a lot of them come from traditional football. A lot of them come for wins, and Kevin has been the man to get it. 3 letters, but 1 shot, that's all he needed.
Man, Triple B having Kev on their shoulders right now. Man, Kev is going absolutely crazy tonight, doing great plays, looking for those openings, and just going absolutely insane. I gotta admit, Kev went all the way through with this game, and I gotta admit, what was the thing that made us successful within this game right now? And it's probably going to be the fact that they try to go aggressive, try to take the ball as much as possible away from Triple B, because Triple B, as you're seeing right now, taking it very patient, trying to take their time with it and try to push through. But if TF5 has that aggression, that demon in them, they will go absolutely insane and just go far within this game.
We're trying to have the holy water, the demon not trying to come out here for the opposition. TF5 going on a quick run, but expelled quick. CJ gonna take this, does have Chaco, man, but takes it himself. The ego coming out. He sees the pitch and he devoured it. That's gonna go in for the first goal for TF5.
CJ with a beautiful snipe all the way from just outside the box. Fluffy looking for someone that is open. And Waffle to gain the ball back, but stolen away from TF5 again. And Nachi saving the ball up from a really, really aggressive play with Choco up in front with a spear ready in hand.
To lose that ball if a quick shot gets put right back. So I say for Triple B, it's okay to get dangerous, especially with you being down a goal, but don't get desperate. And don't put yourself in a position where that can happen. Nachi comes out of the goal, and that one notches behind the keeper. All hands spread are united retained as that one going in for Choco.
Man, Choco just doing a really, really beautiful play between two players and just with the ball tricks already ready to go.
Down 2 goals right now. This is not the game that you thought you were going to have here in game number 2. I think they had such high confidence after coming out with that win. But like we said, if you can find a way to come in, and that one will be able to find the back of the net out of nowhere. Bottom right corner.
Kev just taking that all the way through, man. I gotta admit, that was just a really, really just out of nowhere goal, but that was what Triple B needed to try to equalize this match. You can learn what they do, but under the lights and when you're actually playing them, you have to know that these are top of the line players. Everybody's gonna be playing a little bit differently based on the way that they're playing against each other as well. But we're down to the clock with last attack. That was game 1. So going into game 2 with a 7-minute OT is just where you're constantly concentrated onto the game. It's a big drain, but we are starting off with Triple B and TF5 into this game right now.
And starting off quickly, the boys in black trying to put the veil over the opposition. TF5, Choco gets himself with the first goal to notch it through. That is Triple B, and this is where their shields are up, but it just continued to get just chipped away. And they look good, but TF5, ever since that first game, it just seemed to be that wake-up call. What they needed, as that one top crossbar will just get taken away. A quick reset here for the boys in black, trying to play the Dark Knights here tonight for TF5. And shows you how much work they're putting at that net here, but how consistent he's been able to deter those weapons. That is TF5.
I like the way that Nachi kind of just took that ball all the way forward, taking it away to the other side of the field. And a lot of players were just kind of just a little bit confused and trying to play around him because Nachi had that opportunity. But Nachi unfortunately not being able to cover that goal, and the boys in black and white getting a really, really nice goal out of nowhere. It was like Goku teleporting because I blinked once and that ball was right behind Nachi. I was like, it took me a good second to be like, oh wait, not TF5 taking another goal, but Chaco taking another goal all the way through for TF5. Man, it's just crazy.
Yeah, there's a reason this man has been so impressive, and I was talking about how well he moves off ball, and I just knew with special talent that one will find itself. Final 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to go to a 2-1 series. TF5 find themselves leading the charge here, but will they be able to finish the job? That is to come, as we will find out. TF5 just waiting for the last shot to end, and officially a 3-0 game here in game 3. Everyone all highlighted up as TF5 black and white looking good so far. Game 5 of the best of 5 here. 6 minutes will tell that story.
TF5 just already having that lead. I would think that their mindset is try to capitalize on that lead for right now and try to take things a little bit more safely, while Triple B has to take these opportunities to be a little bit more aggressive.
We'll try and continue grabbing the lead. Fluffy will take this away. We'll just try to work on and This is where I feel for TF5, you might see them just try to slow the game down here. They know that they don't have to be the ones pressing the attack too much because they know they can get it when they need to. That's going to go back of the net, and look at who it is. The star of this series, Chaco, puts in the first one.
Taking the ball away while Kev is kiting him right now.
Luffy, midfield, CJ taking it with himself. The header gets taken away quickly. It is banned to CJ. Won't be able to see that one.
Top of him, a lot of players are trying to look for that transition, but 10 seconds on the clock. Triple B with one to their name, while TF5 is looking for that one last goal that they can have right now.
Well, the final shot, TF5 has it in hand, and that's what's going to end it there. The team who saw themselves going through the upper bracket at the 1 seed sees themselves losing one game, but that's all they lost. Chaco grabbing the MVP here for TF5. This team will be moving on to the next round here.
Angry Marcel Vaillant.